Do you feel an ongoing stream of low vibrational, negative thoughts that are kind of playing around underneath your surface experience? And so because of that, you are constantly feeling slightly on the negative sort of side of thinking. And you might feel there is a need for something, you really want something that you are lacking, you're focusing on that. And maybe there's a bit of desperation and, constantly working on the inner levels, like on the mind levels. That is like a hamster wheel, always, oh, when I have that, then it's okay. Once I've got that, it's okay. Let's do more, do this. And it's really like a hamster wheel. There's never any peace and quietness, but the overall energy is on the negative side, because your thinking, your mind is focusing on not having something, needing something, lacking something, feeling desperate, wanting it now, and nothing is okay until you have that thing. Does that sound familiar? Well, I guess we all experience that at a certain time in our lives. By developing yourself, you can actually choose to decrease that, to actually reduce that, to actually consciously even resolve that. And in this video, I want to give you the 3 steps to help yourself with that. So wait until the end, listen to the end, because I will give you the most important thing to do in order to change this. Okay, so first of all, become more aware of the negative mind chatter. Most of us experience it like a hypnotic programming that is underneath the surface. So it's subconscious, so you can kind of hear it if you stop and tune in. But most of us are busy, and we are not actually becoming fully aware of it. We are doing our lives, doing our best, and really work hard and strive and are busy, and at the same time we are not aware of the unconscious or subconscious programming that's going on and actually hindering us to achieve what we want to achieve, or feel the way we want to feel, or actually feel happy, peaceful, joyous. And it's mostly about getting somewhere. Yeah. And that is an experience. That's why we have these expressions of being in the hamster wheel or doing the rat race and continuously striving. That's not the way we are meant to live. That's a way of living from your mind, from trying to get somewhere. And where you are in this moment, it's not okay. It's never okay. And when you have that experience, you are fully in your mind and you're not aware of this now moment, and you're not aware of your heart energy, your deep stillness that is also present, because you're following the busyness. That is always mind energy. It's not who you are. We've learned to follow the mind. We were conditioned to follow the mind. Everybody around us is doing it. And it's time to wake up and become more aware of the subconscious mind chattering. This is the first step to become more aware, to actually take stock of what is going on within me. It doesn't matter what it is. Don't judge yourself. Don't put yourself down. Don't criticize your inability. Oh, I still haven't gotten that. I still haven't got the hang of that. And it's really hard. It is taking a lot of effort. But by deciding to start now with, first of all, becoming more aware of what is actually going on there in your subconscious mind. If you can do that, if you want to do that, join me, because I'm doing that. It's been the hardest thing for me to actually become more aware and create a new subconscious programming there. So if you want to join me, let me know, let me know in the comments. So become aware of the thoughts, write them out. Whenever you see them, hear them, have pen and paper at various places. Often for me, they come up when I'm doing some cooking or doing the dishes, when I'm doing housework, something that I do automatically. And then these thoughts become more conscious. I hear them louder. And they are very fleeting. So that's why I have pen and paper in the kitchen, on my desk where I'm working, next to my bed. They often come up at night, sometimes if I wake up or before I go to sleep or first thing in the morning. That's when they are very fleeting, very subtle, but that's a sign that they're coming from the unconscious realms. And you forget them, you think, oh yeah, I'm going to remember, but no, you won't, because that's how it is, because it's subconscious thoughts. So have pen and paper. I know this takes effort. It's a new habit. It's something new. The mind will tell you, no, don't do that, too much work, don't bother. Because it doesn't actually want you to be more aware. The mind has been running you, and it's like your boss. Is that right? Let me know in the comments if you agree with that, if you are aware of that. But your mind is not meant to be your boss. Your mind is meant to be your servant. So it's time to take your power back and tell your mind what you choose to think. So the first step is a bit laborious, is a little bit, I have to do something new here. But if you are understanding the importance of doing this first step, of becoming more aware of what is actually going on in your subconscious programming or even in your unconscious programming, if you become aware of how important that is, then you are winning. And then you will want to do this work, and you will want to, become more aware and uncover the thoughts and beliefs that you are having. Okay, step 1, done, right? Do this every day. Do this whenever you are on autopilot, often actually in the car as well when you're driving. And you could have your phone there recording quickly the thoughts that come up, and so you're not going to lose them. So step number 2 is deciding, what do I actually want to believe? Now that you're becoming aware of what's happening, and then you can decide, you can turn around those beliefs and decide new outcomes, new beliefs that you want to create for yourself. So listen to the thoughts that come up, write them out, and then sort of summarize and make it very simple. Just create maybe 3 to 5 new beliefs that you can turn into affirmations for yourself that you want to ingrain into your subconscious mind. They have to be simple. They have to feel immediately uplifting and, yes, that's how I want to feel. So focus on how you want to feel. Make it so easy that you can learn these 3 to 5 affirmations that you're creating for yourself specifically, that you can learn them off by heart and repeat them over and over again, say for 5-10 minutes, and then listen to them before I go to sleep. Because that's the best time to reprogram your subconscious mind. So you have this feeling, this is so lovely, so yummy, and it feels so good, and you love it, and you feel it, and you feel it. You hear the affirmation, you feel it, and then you drift off to sleep. And keep on repeating those affirmations in your head while you're going off to sleep. Doing that is going to reprogram your unconscious mind. Feeling the feeling that you want to feel is the most important practice that you can do to reprogram your negative mind chatter. And this exercise is on top of resolving your emotional triggers. It always is. Because if you still have unresolved emotional triggers that keep on coming up and that are strong, I do recommend to work with them as well. And I have a mini course on that you can check out, which will be in the description. Okay, so Now that you have written out your negative mind chatter, you know the beliefs that are coming up and the thoughts that you're having, and now you've created new affirmations for yourself that are for you personally, then the next and last step is, which is the most important one, that I know it's laborious and it might turn you off and you don't want to do it. And then you're probably not ready to be dedicated and change your life. I'm just really blunt here. If you're not going to do the steps, you are deciding to stay where you are and keep on doing what you are doing, and you're not ready, you're not willing to change. But if you are willing and you want to become dedicated and committed to shifting out of that negative mind chatter that you're having, then do step 3. And step 3 is the repetition. We cannot learn and implement something new if we are not repeating it. And I can tell you, I never had the oomph, I didn't have maybe the willingness. It was too hard because our brain naturally will not help us. But if we know that our old reptilian brain is not even designed to help us to change, because it doesn't like change, and it doesn't want you to step out of your comfort zone, your box that you've been living in. So repeating this laborious task, which is, yes, can be boring, but if you are putting emotion into it and love for yourself and compassion and uplifting, joyous feelings, then it will become actually fun. So help yourself, make it fun, make it enjoyable, look forward to it, and know I am doing this every day. And by doing that, I am changing my unconscious programming. And then you can be proud of your results. You will notice after maybe a few days already that something is shifting in you. There's already something becoming more positive. And you know you have to keep doing it until it is a new pattern, a new program. Make sense, right? And I want to really, really encourage you to not skip this last step. I will do this as well. Let me know in the comments who's going to join me. If you want to join me today, or say tomorrow when you're watching this, or on the day you're watching this, from that day onwards, do this for 28 days. 21 days I find is not quite enough. To commit to do this for 28 or 30 days. So you're doing it for the whole next month. Mark it in your calendar when you're starting. Mark in your calendar when you've done 30 days or 28 days. And be, committed. You are the boss now. Nobody will help you with this. Your mind certainly won't. Nobody will help you with this. Only your dedication and your commitment and your daily 10 to 15 minute work. And then let me know if you have achieved it. Let me know how you're feeling after 30 days. Come back to this video. Let me know. Let's do this together. And yes, do write I'm in it. And then, we are sort of more of a community. It's so much easier when you know there's other people that do the same thing. Okay, so if this helped you, give me your likes, your like, and write in the comments what you will do to help yourself and if you want to join. I'd love to hear from you, and I can't wait to share my next video, which will be on the affirmations. Really listening, just listening, sinking back into your cushions and listening to the affirmations. Until then, have a beautiful day, and I look forward to being with you again next week. Bye for now.